What's a mighty good word, party folks? It's your Ma High Priest. Up to some just kind of rearranging some furniture. I apologize, they keep bumping that thing. We're just gonna flow, right? Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens is your highest court. I am your mercurial jester with the Venusia, Marsian, Libra to Scorpion, Plutonian, transformative energy. Okay, so moon's kicking into Capricorn. First quarter moon is on Saturday in the 20th degree of Capricorn. So we'll get there, right? Square adjustments, but our favorite word. It's the end of this karmic cycle. With your old boss misses you. The boss that fired you misses you. The boss that let you go misses you. They miss the standing truth. They miss that you stand. They miss those that stand for the truth. Maybe someone sees you outside of the universe of you make money for them, and now you're gone. That was just like random message. Yeah, you're literally gone. Like you flew out. Pisces, Virgo. Pisces and Virgo will just up and go. All right. If you tell them to go, or if they decide that they need to go, bon voyage. Okay. That was the message for whoever needed to receive that message. Thank you very much. All right. King of Wands. Can you work with commitment? Maybe you need to go see a counselor, psychologist, psychiatrist that can help you with psychotherapy. Can you talk about your commitment issues? Perhaps these are childhood, and I mean prior to. Perhaps you were born in the eclipses, during the ecliptic season. So in 1981, Libra, that was the last time that the North Node and South Node were in this North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra, astrological point, right? So I'm getting that you may not have been born, but we will just consider that conception, okay? Even before you were biologically conceived, there was conception, and your ancestors, the message came up, the community. So this is going beyond the community, the mother of your mother. So have you gone deeper? Have you gone there? Have you gone inside? Okay. King of Wands, you will become attractive once again. I'm not saying you're not attractive. Again, we're talking about magnetic vibration. Okay, you might be a Scorpio, you might be an Aries, you might be a Leo, masculine. Your main issue is this, and I mean the main issue, like you make money, you have a house, you own houses, you own things, you have families, you eat well, but this are you committed to spirit? One, are you committed to yourself? Are you committed to your lineage? Are you committed to your ancestors that along the way attempted to raise the vibration of the family, attempted to purify the trauma that your family perpetuates? Okay. Venus in Taurus, Venus in Libra. Perhaps your Venus is in Taurus. Perhaps your Venus is in Libra. Earth, be more Venus. Higher octave of Venus. Like, are you done with foolishness? Are you finished, like, running around? Maybe you're not. I don't know. It says here you want stability. So, but what exactly are you committing to? Because this is very Saturnian. So again, I'm getting a lot of Pluto and Saturn. Like the Saturn one, I'll leave. Like even yesterday, I realized I was supposed to talk about Jupiter, but I mentioned Saturn, and now I don't even correct in the text or fly out text that I make. I don't even correct because that's the message. Even though the card may have said Jupiter and I'm channeling Saturn, that you're getting Saturn, okay? It's like, can you exit this cycle and go into the other realm? Yeah, you're like blank slate, restart, okay? So you may be at the bottom. You may have crossed your wires. Crossed wires is a huge message. Your emotional state now overrides your mental clarity. Your emotional state now overrides your openness. So you're blocked. Your emotional state now overrides your physical state. So could translate like you're eating, high in sugar or sugary overconsumption, drinking too much sugar, alcohol, all of that. Okay. You do what you do, right? I don't do that. So 444. Okay. Angelic number. Again, Aries, Venus, Aries. You're good at working, even if you lost your job, your boss wants you back or whatever. This is just kind of it. Like, do you rest and do you ever just submit to the defeat? It's okay to be defeated if you are able to use that as your bounce back point. Can you bounce back? Very much so. You have before. Or maybe your focus is too much on the superficial, and that maybe you think you have, it comes quickly, you manifest it, you work for it, you have money, whatever, but as quickly as it comes in is as quickly as the slate is cleaned off, okay? Because it's like you continually work in the lower Venusian of you want things, you want the pleasure, but do you ever take a break from just seeking pleasure all the time? Well, King of Wands, you're worried about like, so you're like a King of Wands, but you're telling me you're the King of Swans, so you're like a Pisces or Scorpio. Queen of, so you're like a Pisces or Scorpio. Like, the only way you're going to get your power back and restore is like to actually listen to your inner well. Okay, we just went off about the womb. 13, Scorpio, Pluto, Saturn. Okay. Be still, child of God. Okay. Stop expanding for like a hot minute. Stop looking at pretty things and stop thinking that you want and need and desire those pretty things. There's a lot in your mind. You've picked up so much. There is a need to release. Like right now, there is no peace around you, within you, and it's a deep well that needs to be drained. because you've already left the space. So it's like, how can you still the mind? How can you rest? This is leisure, self-control, Pluto, Aries, Mercury, leisure, a higher octave of Venusian, Taurus, Cancer. The moon, right? Cooperation. Okay. Well, it's like you want to run things. You want to run people. Like, can you just be a friend? Is everything a culmination? Like, do you just accumulate? Okay, yeah. You're learning a lot. Mercury, welcome to the show, Mercury. Thank you so much. Ten of Wands. The only way you're going to bring order is through the admission that you need to let go and clear all of that out. Okay, I'm going to read the Sabin Oracle for the 29th degree of Capricorn. Okay, so this is in conjunction with the first quarter moon that's coming. The keywords are symbolism, opening pathways to the spiritual center, seeing the signs, seeing signatures in small things that others miss, intuition and clairvoyance, creative visualization, tea leaves and coffee grinds, non-verbal cues, rituals, tea and sympathy, fathoming the depths of simple things, predicting the future, seeking guidance and changes of fortune. The caution is reliance on superstition or esoteric advice, constantly seeking assurance, taking things literally, not symbolically, looking for answers or significance everywhere. Small rewards for talents that should be more respected. Yeah, so I get like you've just had a lot of support. Maybe it's that type of privilege that certain folk who come presenting in a certain manner receive. Okay, it could have a lot to do with that, where a lot of this honor and the way that others look at you is perhaps because you it's like you show up with, this is how much I make, and this is how much I manifest, and this is how abundant I am, and I'm also really attractive. I'm sorry. Your ancestors, we're all like, we don't care. Because we see strife, and we see you, Scorpio, not letting go, right? 5 of Wands, Lord of Strife, Judgment in reverse, the spirit of the primal fire. So blocked. Emperor, you're blocked. Okay? Led by false choices. 7 of Cups, deception, through materialism, superficiality, and accepting that others lift you because they like how attractive you are. That doesn't earn you much regard in any sort of sense. Not even outside of the three-dimensional sense. Like, you're realizing that, right? And you're also realizing how much lack of spiritual communication you have, and how you're actually not committed to community. You say you work in community, you're with community, you support community, and so people gravitate towards that. People will naturally gravitate towards someone that says, I'm a humanitarian and philanthropist. Okay, that's all you have to say. People will flock to you, but then what are you showing? Again, lack of devotion to higher will, higher consciousness, moral virtue. Okay, there's again a need for purity, a need for strength, a need for Plutonic transformation, Scorpionic transformation. When the Scorpio lies in stillness, sits in stillness, and just eases into the catharsis and the change happens. You will be victorious. You are what do they call it? A powerful manifestor. Yeah, you're somewhere between Empress and Strength, where like you need to work on yourself, but you're manifesting and manifesting and manifesting again. Always emotionally manifesting, Scorpio. Always emotionally manifesting, Pisces. Like, can you relax on that? Or maybe it is that you're seeing this, right? Because on one hand, I have someone who's left. So maybe this is a person you're dealing with. Or maybe both of you are here. I don't have any sense of cross-watching because I feel like that's just silly. That's a different school of thought that is okay, like I'm fine with it. But when you look at someone's chart, just because you don't see a house or a planet lit doesn't mean that it's not there. So in essence, how could anyone be a cross-watcher? It's very sensationalist. See how convoluted it is, where like someone's emotional state, someone's high honor, someone decided that because your sun sign is this, that you can't go and watch the other one, even though all tarot readers, I'm picking on everyone right now, so enjoy. Even though all tarot readers, and not all tarot readers care or acknowledge this kind of like made up rule of like cross-watching. There is something to say about someone getting readings on you, but is there really something to say about someone whose sun sign is not, say, like, for example, whose sun sign isn't Pisces, but then goes and watches a Pisces reading? Like, what if one of the asteroids is in their Pisces and is active? So when do you actually consider someone a cross-watcher? When they leave you comments, like, isn't that just the ego? So there's a lot of like storytelling and a lot of Hollywood buildup of like sandwiching storylines, and perhaps you've been sandwiched in your own storylines and you've made up all these rules about commitment, and you blame others, but you don't take accountability for what is essentially an egoist, lower vibrational, unstable effort. Seven of Swords. So allowing others to stop you, because it's like you're seeking too much guidance from even those, like, I would even, like, it's not a question of how the person, right, is providing the information. For example, like if you're going to a scientist or a psychic, right, like you choose which one you want to go to and how you want to spend your time, but you choose wisely, right? Or would you just lean into one over the other because, say, you don't believe in science, so you choose the psychic, or you don't believe in mediumship, psychic ism, so you go towards the science. So there's a lot to say about either side, and both are almost the same, where they're an operation of a blocked emotional, mental jitteriness. Princess of Pentacles, Princess of the Echoing Hills in reverse. The Hierophant is here. So without the order, God gave you what you want. Lord of the Winds and Breezes, God gave you exactly what you wanted, which is instability, God said, you really listen to others, so we're going to give you what others tell you that you deserve, because even though you're telling me you're the King of Wands and you're this King of Cups, you're this knowledgeable, wealthy man or masculine energy, God is telling me that you're lying to yourself. Wow. King of Cups, Seven of Cups in reverse. Both are reverse. Okay. So I was in line when I said you're lying to yourself. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the show, right? I swear it's been spicy lately. Seven of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that's... Okay, so I'm sorry, King of Wands, but yeah, you've left yourself out, homie. Like, how can you bring yourself back? Just for a moment, can you relax and not perform under this, like, heavy emptiness, like this overly, like, overly confident for what? Like, what show is this? What show is this? It's the shit show. Please tell me you all have walked away. It's okay. Like, if it's gonna come back, it's gonna come back. You must worry about yourself. Take time out. Stillness. Hanged man. Thank you so much. Yeah, are you trying to go back to someone? Because you were non-committal. It's not me that's calling you out. You're calling yourself out. You're telling me what to say, right? That's how psychically powerful you are. You want me to tell you this? I don't mind telling you this. It's becoming less and less uncomfortable for me. Mostly I wanted to make sure that I'm developing a voice on this channel. So I already come off as many things. So I wanted to like come without a lot of that. But now here it is to there you are. You're freshening up. Okay. Back to your knighthood. Now that you were listening, are you telling me you're listening to God? A lot of this is in the subconscious and you've left yourself out. Perhaps that was the best idea for you, to move out of whatever you were dealing with, like leave all that alone. So it feels like you're alone, or your house may be empty, or like you sent everyone away. Like, can everyone go stay at grandma's house or something? And you're able to then realign, readjust, reground. Okay, and then you're looking at a very attractive fella or a very attractive young woman, or both of you are in a very youthful, attractive state. I don't know, this Pisces is like really connected to God, or you want to be as connected to God as this Pisces individual. I don't really. I mean, the Empress in reverse, you're not. You don't think. Hold up, y'all. You don't think, like. Look, you will be victorious, okay? Do I want to turn that one around? There is beauty in what you're going through. You chose a lot of this pain. This may have been in the contract. This may have been or you realize too that, okay, let me go off. Let me take a drink of water, y'all. I'm so sorry, I have to edit that out because I loud. Okay. Okay. You're very powerful regardless. Like, you don't have to be this highly spiritual person. Like, you're recognizing their spirituality. You probably have friends, or you're here on this channel, you're on the YouTube, you're listening to folks, you're listening to readers, okay? Let me flip that one. Okay, so like, even though you're not a super highly spiritualized, you know, like woo-woo person, you recognize that you have come into this knowledge because you should release this post-traumatic stress that you've been holding on. Perhaps you went through a divorce or loss of a lot of finances, or having to leave or remove yourself from family, things like that. A lot of that you did without acknowledging higher source or God, and your higher self, your higher spiritual system actually did connect to God. Okay, so you can see this however you want to see it, because we are in the time of judgment, and judgment came out, I think. We are in the scorpionic purification moment. We are in this ecliptic nodal shift? Are you leaving the old behind so that you can embark on the new? You're reluctant. You really want to hold on to a lot, and a lot of it is unnecessary. So your higher self went to God, or God and your higher self, they do the thing because they're connected. We are one. You are one with God. God within, God without. So you at least recognize this. At least your higher self recognizes this. And your higher self had to pull that lock or whatever, and so now the shift is occurring. Okay, there are energetic shifts, and so they come into the manifestation to show you, hey, your emotions are overriding your mental clarity and focus. Hey, your emotions are overriding your physical states because now you're running to go and eat and drink the bad foods or whatever. Feeling weighed down, so not wanting to start much or start over. Like there's a fear of this restarting, but you're not going to restart from nothing. It's just the energetic mental clarity that makes you feel like, wow, I'm new, and you should not fear that. Okay. The Hermit, wow. And like weirdly, I don't even know what happened, but the Priestess flipped. The Priestess was upside down, and then I don't know how she flipped, but now I was trying to flip over that last one that I hadn't read, and it's the Hermit. And then it's like the Priestess flipped the switch. So we were talking about undoing the block, right? Boom, intuition. Boom, clarity. Boom, fire. Boom, the fire within. Boom, the Ace of Wands. Okay. A lot of Virgo energy there. It is the Earth Spirit, but you yourself could be the Virgo that served a lot of this truth to someone who seemingly carried themselves as if they possessed and acknowledged the truth. But you came in and you didn't need to you didn't need to explain yourself. You simply embody your truth, and so you spoke the truth. Okay? So that created change, but not change that two individuals came to decide. It was change that you took yourself out of the equation with the help of God, with the help of a shaman, or the oracle, and something you did not ever believe in, like God. Now you believe in God, and you don't have to act woo, or you don't have to go do this or go do that, or light the incense stick or anything like that. Oh my gosh. The Hangman, the Devil, the Blasted Tower, all in reverse. You really served it to somebody. It's the psychological games. I'm going to tell you what I think is best, what I think you want me to hear. You were getting a lot of that. Again, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You took yourself out of that equation, okay? So that you could move on to your success. Six of Swords. Lord of earned success. So moving on. You are calm waters. You didn't need to move on to calm waters. Okay. You moved on beyond these swampy Scorpio waters. Okay. They might be calm, but we know what's in that swamp, okay? Look at where you're off to, the Lovers. And this is it. Like, you're still in your regenerative mode. You know that two parallel timelines can exist. Internally, you're shifting, you're regenerating, you're manifesting. You're getting ready for your winter state. As you go through this fall transformative state, you're going to pick up where you left off. You're going to restart what maybe had fallen apart. But most of all, you're going to move forward, okay? Very little needs to be restarted. And if someone wants to restart something with you, you know how to check them. Nobody checks for you, okay? You Gemini, Virgo, right now, you've got this lower vibrational, scorpionic, emotional tsunami at bay. Boom, right there. Yeah. There's a lot, right? Like, please don't dwell in the loss of your money and your time. You gave money, right, to support the cause, or there's love. There could be even money to be made, but or if it's a loss of a job, someone's realizing, like, you may have come with a lot and they did not realize this. Okay, like when I see this stack, when I flip this to this Virgo and Gemini, very Sagittarian, like archer, healer, fighter, lover, romantic but intelligent, beautiful, strong, red-haired. I don't know why. I don't know. You look good. You look cute, but that's not what we're talking about, right? I'm sorry, I keep hitting this. Look at the wealth of knowledge, okay? Wealth. You're also in this reflection. You're able to see that wealth is different for you now. Wealth is all encompassing. Wealth is mental clarity. Wealth is mental, sharp, keen strength. Wealth is physical stillness and calm and health. Wealth is health. Wealth is purity. Cleanliness is purity, and purity is wealth. Purity is virtue. Virtue is wealth. God is wealth. You were not in denial, but you saw what denial can do to you. You saw the King of Wands, and in their denial state, you were like, I'm getting out of here. And if they want to come back, they have to come correct, right? So if you're expecting someone back, it's like they're intelligent, they're creative, they're charismatic, they're fiery, they can do it, they can be victorious. It is just like, with all this Scorpio energy, there's like free will, and there's a little bit of a like, I'm up here and you're there. Okay, so whoever is in this lower scorpionic vibrational archetype, hopefully they can come up from their swamps and meet you square, okay? There is perhaps fear there. There is perhaps the knowledge that there's a lot more to gain from you, which sounds so like this could have been a partnership, right? This could have worked itself out. This could have worked out for the better, even though the loss. You know, I hate to put it this way, but it is like, can there be time for, if there is enough time for the other party to loosen the grip, but in this due time, you're moving ahead, so please move ahead. Please continue to move ahead. Please continue to live rightfully, fruitfully, in your golden era, your golden state. You earned success. You are victorious as well. I wanted to read, so there are 4 cards that I've been meditating on with the Kuan Yin Oracle deck from Alana Fairchild. We read the card number 40, Her Joy Renders the Impossible Task Possible. We read card 41, White Mantra Mother Protects. Very beautiful. Excuse me. Burp hiccup. I apologize. And for today's reading, I do want to read card number 11, which is a very Scorpionic number, the Princess of Red Poppies. Yep. With this Capricorn moon, like the messages kind of got deep in the earlier part of the Sagittarius moon. I was just like, there it is. This is the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle, because there's another Kuan Yin Oracle. All right, card number 41, White. Oh, I guess it wants me to read the White Mantra Mother again. I can read that healing if that's what y'all prefer, because we only read the beautiful, like, inspirational message. All right, in a reading, put your mind. So we are actually reading 41. White Mantra Mother Protects. Okay. I bring you my mantra. I bring you my protection. Put your mind in the light of the divine. You are protected. Release any fear of being tainted or damaged by the energy of others. The purity of your spirit cannot be harmed. Whatever has been bothering you, allow to do so no more. A divine protection and intervention is here for you now. Your trust empowers it to work wonders in your world. You are growing spiritually to the point of being able to offer protection to others. It happens through being able to hold the center of energy within, stable enough not to be dislodged or compromised by the fears or doubts of others. Your faith remains true even in the face of another's doubts. You are becoming a stabilizing presence of love, light, and divine power upon the earth. You are helping others more than you perhaps realize, and certainly many of whom you have never met, who are on their own paths trying to stabilize their hearts and minds into a place of loving serenity and wisdom. Negativity will not triumph in you or your world. If you are worried about a loved one who seems to be traveling along a path that is going to offer them nothing but struggle and suffering, and despite your best intentions to guide them, they persist still, you are asked to hand over your concerns to the Divine Mother with absolute faith. healing process. Imagine, sense, or feel a field of pure white light generating above your head. It swirls and sparkles, clean and pure. It is all around you and through you, and you are feeling peaceful and powerful. Say the following prayer. Kuan Yin, White Mantra Mother, protect me with your mantra. Bring it to life in my cells, within my heart and mind, so the serenity of your grace becomes a divine imprint etched upon my heart and mind, a sanctuary of your spirit held within, to which I can always return. So be it. If you wish to offer a blessing of protection to another, add the statement now. Please extend this blessing to cover name of person, place, animal, or group through divine grace and my own free will. So be it. Repeat the following mantra for as long as feels good, or at least until you feel a sense of peace and love in your heart. Om Mani Padme Hum. I love that. I love that mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. Rest for a moment. You have completed your healing process. So the White Mantra Mother blesses you with protective white light. And your Maya High Priest also gives to you this brilliant white light for your protection. It is also filled with a lot of love. It's my honor. I'm so grateful to have you here. Your presence, even you, King of Wands. I am very happy. Keep it so light. Keep it real, y'all. Enjoy the first quarter moon, okay? A lot of we are so good. Keep it light, keep it real.